It is good to believe in God, but it should not be the end of it. What do you do after that? We have to experience and see what this experience can do to your life. And then how at each moment we continue to transcend from mere belief system to experiencing it, becoming in the process, and the journey continues. So, welcome to this inner adventure. In olden days, people would say, I want to take a sannyas, and sannyas will take me to liberation so I don't get a rebirth. But we have to make this planet such a beautiful planet that you don't feel, oh, what is wrong in taking birth again? It's such a beautiful place. It is heavenly place, perhaps better than heaven. So even gods should feel that let me go to heaven. It's a earth is heaven. And for that we can really achieve it through the help of younger minds and hearts. How is that possible? You see, when we see the current affairs in the world, take for example Hamas versus Israel, Israeli Defense Forces and Hamas. It's a controversial topic. If merely 5,000 or 10,000 soldiers can bring about so much of destructions, imagine 100 plus thousand youth present today can achieve. Our problem is, if there is one terrorist, he can destroy, let us say, half a dozen people. If there are 5,000 people, it can have a massive impact. If you try to break a stick, one stick, you can easily break it. But if you bring 100 small pieces of sticks, you can never break it. So the strength is in unity. We are all present, no doubt, from all over the country and abroad. Our efforts, our strength is diluted, it's here and there. If this 100,000 people can come, let us see, for example, on the Rajasthan border, where we have this mountain range stretching all the way from Gujarat, passing through Rajasthan, going to all the way touching Gurgaon. That mountain range is able to prevent the desertification of rest of central India. Aravalli Mountains. And it stretches for almost 800 kilometers. People are abusing those mountains. They are digging those mountains. Now, if we can take one district means, let us see, about 50 kilometers. Right. And I have seen that if 100,000 people plant only 10 trees a day, only 10 trees, we can all come together in one district, and 100,000 children planting only 10 plants. So how many is that? 1 million trees. And if we continue this exercise, we can finish that whole Aravalli mountain range in less than 6 months. We can create such a beautiful forest, which is currently a desert-like things, in less than 6 months. Government is spending almost 50,000 crores. And what do they do? Achieve nothing out of it. Let's create a plan to green this Aravalli mountain range. And there are many mountain ranges in India that awaits our indulgence. We have to take it forward. When we are driving around or walking around and seeing the mountains of India during summer time, They look naked. There are no trees there on some of the mountains. So we have to beautify them. We have to create a green canopy. And through this, we can create a lot of medicinal plants on which the local tribal people also depend and earn their income. We are able to change the landscape not only ecologically but economically also. During the whole process, the youth will learn so many things as how to make the soil rich, how to maintain it, and surely these trees, the plants need a lot of water. So we'll also learn how to preserve the rainwater. It is not that India doesn't have enough rains. India has more than necessary amount of rains. We need to use it wisely, store our waters wisely, and then make use of it for constructive purposes. So, we have to be always vigilant at what can I do. I just give you one example. You can have your own ideas about doing things in a very constructive way. You don't have to wait for elders to do anything good. Because even God cannot give you permission to do wrong things, and God will not stop you from doing the right thing. So follow your hearts. Follow your heart and move on, my friends. So this is the dream and this is the hope, and I wish all our youth develop a faith in divinity based on personal experience, not because your professor says so, nor not because your parents say, look, there is godliness, or not even communities or priests telling you to believe in God. It is good to believe in God, but it should not be the end of it. What do you do after that? We have to experience and see what this experience can do to your life, and then how at each moment we continue to transcend from mere belief system to experiencing it, becoming in the process, and the journey continues. So, welcome to this inner adventure. Outer adventure is great, but inner adventure is even greater. And that requires closing your eyes and sitting there quietly. Lord Krishna in Gita also talks about not only Lord Krishna, but every religion, be it Christianity or Judaism, Islam, Jainism, Buddhism, you name it, Sikhism, every religion advocates closing your eyes and feeling the presence of divinity in our hearts. Even though you may go to a temple, what generally happens when you go to a temple, you are standing in front of a deity with your hands folded, eyes closed, standing there silently. And what happens there? You are trying to feel something in your heart, no? Unconsciously, your eyes closes. Unconsciously, you begin to feel something in your heart, which you can do even at home. Even now, you can close your eyes and connect yourself with divinity and feel the presence without any prejudice.